Hey guys, this is YT42, and welcome to Revelations Persona. The first in the Persona series of games, and the first Shin Megami Tensei game to be localized outside of Japan. And yeah, it sure shows. Back when they tried to call Shin Megami Tensei Revelations. Yeah. Anyway, at the same time that this is going up, so basically there are two versions of this game, and there are two ways to play the game. Basically, there's two versions. This version for the PS1 and a remake for the PSP, which, if you don't know, this version was heavily localized, Americanized, and is considered inferior, but it's still the PS1 version. So I wanted to play that. As well as that, because there are two different ways to play through this game. There's the main quest, which is what I'm going to be doing here, and the second way to play the game isn't in this version of the game, it's only in the PSP version, and that's called the Snow Queen quest. So basically, if you want to see one part of the game and this version of the game, you look at this Let's Play. If you want to see the other part and the other way to play the game, then you look at the other Let's Play. So yeah, let's get this started. And can I just say I'm very new to Shin Megami Tensei as a whole. This is my second Shin Megami Tensei game, my second Persona game. The first one I've played was Persona 5, so yeah. Anyway, call me whatever you want. Wait up, Brad. We're gonna play Persona? What are you, stupid? What are you, stupid? Mark is a troublemaker who gets into mischief. He doesn't get along with Nate. No, you're stupid. Persona will work, trust me. Man, I'll even bet you on it. Brad demands a lot of attention. He's conceited and very irresponsible. Alright then, the loser treats us all to dinner at the Peace Diners. Okay, I'll bet on Brad. Alana is a troublemaker and a total airhead. She's very irresponsible. And I don't like her design either. Ugh. I bet on Brad too. Ellen studied in Europe and came back to America with beauty and knowledge. Hey, wait up. What's going on here? Nate, Yuki, which side are you on? Psh, I don't care. Nate is the heir to the Trinity Family Trust. He's very bossy, and he's also edgy. Well, in the PSP version anyway. I don't care either. Do whatever you guys like. Yuki, a very trustworthy and responsible girl whom many students respect and trust. Psh, you guys suck as usual. What about you? Who are you gonna bet on? You're on me, right? And this is our main character, who in this version of the game looks awful. I hate how he looks. Part of the localization and the Americanization of this game was done to the characters as well. Like, for example, Mark wasn't black, but instead white in the original version of the game. Ellen was called Eriko and had blackish purple hair, and Brad was called Hidehiko, or his nickname was Brown, and he didn't actually change. But anyway, the point is, a lot of things change, and including our main character, who I do not like the way he looks here. He originally had black hair and an earring. God. Anyway, let's bet on Mark. You'll regret it. You'll be sorry. Okay, let's begin. Here I go. Let's go. Persona, please come to us. So here we have some sort of ritual akin to a Bloody Mary thing, I guess. Persona, come here. Come here. Damn, why the heck are we doing this? Come on, this is for all you can eat. Hurry up. Okay. Persona, come here. Okay, it's my turn. Persona, please come to us. Here it comes. What? Hey Brad, don't I look stupid now? I didn't deliver that right, but oh well. Ah yeah, what's up now? Looks like I win. Are you happy now? Let's go. Wait, let's try one more time, okay? Mark didn't try hard enough. Shut the hell up. Don't be... What? Don't be trying to blame me for your own mistakes. Sorry, I just sort of blanked out there. And oh... a scary girl. Hey Mark, look behind you. What's up? Don't be trying to trick me. The bet's still on. Oh, what the... What is that? Is it real? Last time we did this, we only heard sounds. This time we're seeing images. See? I told you something would happen. Now do you believe me? Help me. Help. I can't do a crying voice. Suddenly, lightning strikes on the inside. What? Nani? What's happening? It's fantastic. It's so intriguing. I love Ellen. Just sees the good in situations. Ah! Ah. Watch out, everyone. Christ. And, Yuki, Mark, Brad, and... No, Nate, sorry. And myself were struck by lightning. And then we got transported to another dimension. With a butterfly. Don't you just hate when that happens? Anyway, here we have a cutscene. This game has a few of those. Like a full-on CG cutscene. Which, they're rare, but they're pretty cool when they do come up. I mean, don't you just hate it when you have a weird dream and math just blows up in your face, along with some DNA, and you go to the scary door. And here we have...
Welcome. My name is Philemon.
We have Philemon.
I live between the world of consciousness and unconsciousness. So tell me, who are you?
So, here we get to name our main character. And something I'm going to do when I play through all of the... or whenever I play through a Shin Megami Tensei game, is I'm just going to name the character by their canon name. And often with Persona characters anyway, they are usually... they usually have a multitude of different names, different canon names, like one for a manga, one for an anime, or, you know, all sorts of different things. But this character here only has one name, you know, from the manga, and that's all he's really gotten for an official name, because what even is a Persona 1 and the 2 duology? Anyway, his name is Naoya Todo, and I know it's going to be weird having, what's the name, what's the name? I know it's going to be weird having a Japanese name along with all these other English names, but, you know, there was never a localized version of this name, so Naoya. And in this game we can't put in a last name, so Toto won't be until... Ta-da! That won't be until Persona 2.
There are not many
Oh, sorry, the PSP version. Oh, and Persona 2, I guess.
It seems you have passed the first test. By the way,
So here Philemon's going to ramble on for a little bit, so I'll stay quiet.
You in yourself? Perhaps the merciful you, the graceful angel you, or the cruel, demonic you. We live behind many masks, and you may at this very moment be living behind many masks. But you claimed your name, proving you know who you really are. I admire your strong will, and bestow my power unto you. Persona, the power to call on others within you. Sometimes merciful, sometimes cruel. These selves are embedded deep within your soul. This power will help you through your quest into the future. Go back now into your world. The world that's locked between time and space.
Alright. Also, I love Philemon's design in this game. He's dapper. He's just here to do some business with Persona anyway. And the whole lore behind Philemon and... well, okay, basically think of Philemon and Nyarlathotep as like the god and the devil of Persona. Of Personas, at least. But, you know. Anyway, here's Dr. Beverly, the school nurse. Oh, Nalia, you're finally awake. Welcome to the school's infirmary. How are you feeling? Dr. Beverly is the school doctor. Cooking is not one of her specialties, as we won't see much of in... we'll see some of that in the Snow Queen quest. Nalia, are you okay? Good, I'm glad you're awake now. Nalia, don't ever do that to me. I was worried sick when I heard you passed out. Miss Nis is a sweet person with a bright personality. She's Nalia's teacher. Thank you, Doctor, for taking care of my students. Doctor. That's what she's supposed to do. It's no big deal. Mark, don't be so rude. Ellen and Elena told me everything that happened. You should all go to the hospital. Mark, you can get off the tension. Alright. You could have bumped your head. You know, you got struck by lightning. That's fine, but you might have bumped your head. Alright. Yes, she's been there for a while now. So, there's this character called Mary that Mark is quite fond of that has been stuck in hospital for a while. I'm sure she'll be very happy if you guys went to pay her a visit. Alright, so now we can actually control our character, Nalia, whatever you called your character. I thought I'd just ask you guys to prepare for the track meet. I still don't know why you four were found unconscious. Anyway, we only have a month to prepare for this meet, and we're still far behind. Maybe we should just cancel the meet. Alright, so here we are on an isometric plane, which walking, you know, it doesn't correspond with diagonal D-pad movements. So I'm holding up right now to go that way, and I'm pressing down right now to go this way. And you can hold down triangle of all things to run. There's a box here with an item. A herb. Yes, I said herb. Alright, so here we can save. And the moon icon in the top right-hand corner isn't so important right now. I'll get into it soon. So, hi there, Yuki. I'll go insane if I stayed in the hospital as long as Mary has. Let's go cheer her up. So, dungeon. What does that mean? Yeah, so, when you're inside most buildings, you will be in a first-person perspective. The great thing is that you can sidestep, meaning, you know, you never actually have to turn in order to move, and you can also, you know, just dunk bump into the wall. So let me open up a menu. Here we have our item, you know, for all the items we can get. Our magic for when we eventually, you know, are able to use magic. Our system, which I already want to use. Map setup fix. So that means whenever I turn the map, whenever I turn around in the dungeons, the map doesn't turn along with me, so it's always pointing north. Sounds and so on. Stereo, control setup. Yeah, wait, what was this? This is different. Okay, window setup. So here we can get choose what what type of window we want to have. Usually I have type 8. I like the Jack Frost window here. I don't know, but it's a little hard to read the text if you have it like that. I always thought the Persona 1 had it like a green sort of like style. You know how all the Persona games seem to have colors. Green for Persona 1, grey for Persona 2, blue for Persona 3. What's the name? Yellow for Persona 4 and red for Persona 5. Anyway, here we have form, which isn't so important now, but that's basically how our battle layout is, which I'll explain more later. Here we have our status. We can just see everything about our characters. And that's about it for that. And yeah, that's it. So, before I want to do anything, in this game, you can practically pick your party members. Well, basically, if you're doing the route that I'm going, you will always have you'll always have 4 party members that will be exactly the same. You'll always have Naoya, Nate, Mark, and a 4th character, which I'll get into later. But then for the 5th character, you can pick out of a few of the characters that were in that room where we played Persona, and you can pick one of them, but you have to go out of your way to try and get some of them. And there was another kid that wasn't in that room that I do want to use. That he wasn't exactly there. Yes, I just spoiled it. Oops. Not exactly, but he wasn't there, and he is quite difficult to try and get, but I'm going to try and get him. Okay, let's see. So what do we have to do first? Go to the school science lab right in front of door and talk to the teacher wearing the brown. School science lab, whatever that is, we'll find it. As I do this, I guess I'll explain just what's going on in terms of like which party members I want to pick. Oh, there's a big kid here. No, not nothing. Him. Chunky. I had the weirdest dream. It was about a little girl that was crying for help. Maybe that dream was trying to tell me something. Maybe there's a girl out there that needs my help. How cool. Chunky is the school's wrestling champ. He's strong but gullible, and he is a important character in Snow Queen quests. And he returns in Persona 2. Alright, so you're probably going to notice me just walking sideways everywhere. So I'm just going to sort of explore the school. Well, really, I'm just going to look around until I can find the room that I'm looking for. Why don't you just forget about Bruce? He eloped with his girl. It's already been 2 months since they both disappeared. No, it's a lie. Bruce is just being tricked by Selena. I don't even know how she got him in the first place. I just know that it's not her personality, because it sucks. A little bit of jealousy, keep in mind for later. I can't remember if what I'm looking for is on the 1st floor or the 2nd floor. I'm going to try 1st floor because that's where a lot of the, the main buildings are. Let's try 1C. Even so, we still get to explore the school. No, that's the friggin... Yeah, we'll go to the hospital. So with that purple tree in the corner, that's where you can save. And if it wasn't obvious at this point, I am using an emulator. Because that's really the only way I can play this game. It was never released in, outside of Japan and America, so it's the only way I can play this game, other than resorting to the PSP version, but that isn't this game, is it? Is it? Is it? No, it's not. Let me tell you, it's not. Is that girl an illusion? Oh, so that must have been where we played Persona. What? What did you stop for then? Oh yeah. Alright, so let's just keep walking around. In looking for this classroom, we can also just explore the school. So that always helps. Plus it gets our map filled in. Not this room. Basically, we're looking for a room that has a science teacher in it. And yes, obviously we are in a high school setting for this game. And hold on, you know what? Let me just look up a better guide for this because the one that I have right now is not not very helpful. Okay, let's see here. One F entrance hall. So we need to go to 1F, and I'm guessing that's not 1-6. So let's look for 1F, because I know there was a 1C before. That's 1A, 1B, 1C, 1-5, 1-6. Is this D1? I don't think it is. No.